Okay, so I did the unboxing of the Seicane 10.1 for the Jeep Wrangler. I want to point out, so this is March 3rd, March 4th, 2018. Most of the videos on YouTube right now were put there 3, 4, 5 months ago. My wire harness is dated 1/30/2018. I just want to point out that the wiring on this and the way this radio is set up is very different than the other ones on YouTube so far. So I spoke about the manual that came with mine. It's difficult to understand some of the directions, but the wiring should be straightforward. So a couple of things. So this is really set up differently than what we've seen before, again on YouTube. So I have got 2 USB built into the side of it. There is on this harness here, this harness here, it goes in the middle section. And by the way, there's no wiring information in the manual. So this one is labeled USB. It also has another USB port. It also, notice that the microphone is also attached to this one. Now there's not a separate place where in some of the other videos they've been over here, etc. There was also not a microphone in the box. There was just the port, or just a 3.5 millimeter auxiliary type microphone plug-in. So I've ordered a microphone off of Amazon. There are 2 USB plugins. I don't know that I need all these USB, but I will probably just route them to the glove box, or maybe not, and maybe just route one of them and see where we go. I do not have the USB in my center console like some of the Wranglers do. I may end up with one. I've got several different options in the garage already from other radio projects, so I might end up with a USB in the center console. Although with USB-C, I'm sure these don't put out the same amperage for quick charge, etc. So I might just stick with the auxiliary and a separate charger type thing for the USB. Here is right here. Again, this is a little bit different as well. So this has all your subwoofer outs, all your preamp outs, etc. But it also has your videos in and out. So in the past, on some of the other ones, some of the other videos we've seen on YouTube, people just haven't used the harness with the preamps on it. Now you have to if you want to do a backup camera. So this one is going to go here. Excuse my video while I'm trying to plug it in. Make sure you get a good click. Nothing listed for here. There is the antenna adapter that comes with it, that adapts to the Jeep one. Okay, so here's the big change. There used to be 2 on top of each other, different style block plugs. Now there's only one. This clicks in here, clicks into this, which goes now to the Jeep, to the Jeep wiring harness. So I do plan on running a backup camera, and this is what I haven't figured out yet. In the old couple months ago system, you had to jump a couple of wires between the harness that was here and the harness that was above it. Now I'm not so sure. When I look at the CAN bus harness, the one that goes to the Jeep, I have back control, key, amp, that one's obvious, and then key 1, key 2. Over here on this one, I have camera power 12 volt, a rear camera 12 volt. Now, I'm assuming in the directions a little bit of information that I'm able to get from the user manual says to get power for your backup camera from the reverse light. Okay, so what's this? So I'm not real sure if this orange has to be connected to this orange like has had to be done in the past. I may send an email with pictures to Seicane and see if they actually get back to me. I'm not real sure. The information that is in the user manual is translated and difficult to understand at best. So that's where I'm at.